What's happening, folks? It's your boy Metal back to you, Tin Man TNA podcast and YouTube's coming to you for another video here. This is on my survival kit I did on the Camillus Carnivore in one of these Altoids tins. I have covered the Boo Boo tin in one of my earlier videos. I have also covered the repair kit tin and sewing kit in one of my previous videos. I carry these with me every day. They're invaluable. They've helped me a ton. Actually delved into this one about 2 days ago. Haven't had to deal into this one for like a little while here, like a couple weeks. So still healthy. So anyway, yeah, these things are great to have. They're small stuff you can fit in a cargo pocket. Easy to fit in a front pocket. No surprise, I'm a chewer. I dip, and I always have my dip can on one side, and I have one of those like carbon fiber bungee type money clip wallet things. I carry that in a pocket. So there's two of my pockets pretty hemmed up. Well, for EDC, this I can fit in a cargo pocket, and this I can fit in one of the other pockets. It's pretty small. So I have a repair kit. This guy here, I strap to the Camillus Carnivore. As you see, it's on the back. So I like to try and color code some things. If I'm doing a survival kit, it's going to be in one of the bigger tins, and it's going to be red. If I'm doing a medical kit, it's going to be blue. If I'm doing a repair kit, it's going to be one of these little tins that's red. I couldn't find any blue ones. I went with the red one. So anyway, setting those off to the side because that's not what this is about. This is about this little guy, right, yeah. I strapped this to the Camillus Carnivore. My wife got this for me. I have Camillus knives, seen in the other videos. I really like them. They've done well for me. This is a pretty doggone cool shetty type knife. Decent edge, got a good prying edge to it here on the end. Almost like a Tanto style. And it's got one aggressive sawback. And it's also got a rope cutter here. I like the grip on it. I like the fact that it's full tang. I have Camillus stuff, and I do dig it. I mean, I can't hate on it. I like Gerber. I like Benchmade. I like Essie. I like Kershaw. I like a lot of the different knife manufacturers that are out there, but I like the custom knives too. But for cheap off the shelf kind of buying, these things actually do pretty well. I have the survival kit attached here with Ranger bands because this is the belt side right here. As it would be hanging, it would be close to my leg. It would not be sticking away from me to get knocked off as easy. And it actually rides on there pretty good. I mean, you see the veins in my muscular hands pumping there. It's on there good. So it's not coming off easily. Plus, I have 2 extra Ranger bands that I can use if I end up stowing the kit in a pocket. This blade also comes with a little mini knife. And I Ranger banded on there just to help retain it. And it's kind of cool because it's got, I'm going to sharpen these guys up, use them like a fishing gig kind of deal, you know, get a frog or whatever. Decent edge on it. It's got a couple little nut runners there. I thought about maybe lashing this up with some paracord, but then it won't fit in here. So I just keep it as it is. Nice little blade, you know, if I need to skin something out or whatever, if I trap something, because I have snare wire in here, as I'll get to. But I have a skinning knife here. I have a small utility type blade along with my big boy. Okay. I know this is kind of cheating having this strapped to the Camillus. I live in the mountains, so I want to have every advantage I can have. Should I be caught in a situation where I need something like this? This is not like, oh, I live in the rough area, I got to watch out, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm just trying to be prepared just in case. A lot of the stuff I carry along with me has come in to help with several things throughout the years. Different people run into situations and I end up helping them. Not so myself, but not so much myself, but other people. Most of the stuff I carry, I do end up helping other people. So I like to be prepared for myself or others. You know, the higher purpose, you know, helping others. Anyway, I took it's about 20 some feet of paracord here, and I just kind of daisy chained it up here and strapped it on here and made it all look all hanky and weird and stupid, but I like it because it's stupid. Maybe that's my autism showing, I don't know. But anyway, to take this kit out, simple as that. Now, I'm going to set this little guy here to the side so I can get into this guy. Now, I have this taped up so that way it helps to water seal it so no water gets in here. And I get it all janked up. So I have this extra tape I can utilize should I need. Now, after this video, I'm going to replace this tape because I am OCD like that and I want fresh tape on my tin. So I'm just gonna, it's almost like an unboxing, right? This thing is packed full, I will say. It is, you can tell it's bulging there. That's what she said. Yeah, it's bulging out. I got stuff in here, but I kind of have it hastily packed whenever I packed this back up from when I did the Warrior Collective video on it. This tin can be used. In and of itself, it is a container. I can utilize it to create char cloth inside here, put this on a fire, make char cloth. I can boil water in here should I need to. It doesn't give me that much, but it gives me something, right? Because I can keep using this and fill this. Or fill this. I have a quart size bag. Believe it or not, that's a quart size bag. I have wrapped up and I have treatment tablets in here to treat water. I can also utilize the bag. I have enough tablets in this, wrapped up in this. I'm sorry, this is not a quart. This is a sandwich size bag. Pardon me. Been a very long day, been a very long week. This is a sandwich size bag that I have wrapped up with a little bit of wire, kind of like one of your twist ties for like a bread bag or something like that. It's a little bit heavier than that. I have that wrapped around here, keeping everything contained. I can use this as a container. I have the tablets inside. I have the Whirl Pack stand-up bladder. That thing is, I believe, 36 ounces, and it can hold a decent amount of water. They're not like a end-all be-all, but it's something to give me a water bladder that I can drink out of should I be in a really bad situation, or I can provide somebody water if I'm in a bad situation and I can't take what I have at my vehicle to them. I keep in here a little hanker of Cutty Hank line. Any fisherman, you're going to know what Cutty Hank line is. This stuff has a decent test to it. I can't remember off the top of my head what the poundage is on it. It's pretty hefty stuff, but I can use it as a cordage for if I have to make a shelter or anything like that, bushcraft shelter. I can do that. I can also take this and I can use this as a leader when I'm fishing, because I have a little fishing kit in here. I'll get to that. But I have this Cutty Hank line to use for cordage type stuff. I have in here the old tried and true trusty little mini Bic, one and done. If the fuel runs out in this thing or this becomes compromised and it leaks out, I still have the striker in there. Yes, I can take off the safety thing and make it work better, but I just left it on there because that little thing right there, I can actually tear that out in the field, and that gives me more material that I can use for something, okay? Even if it be like an extra fishing hook. Speaking about fishing, I have a chapstick here, okay? You'll see where it goes into fishing here in a second. Just follow me down the rabbit hole, okay? A chapstick. Regular chapstick, no flavor. I have a little cotton ball, as you can see there. I have the chapstick here that I can permeate this little bit of cotton with. And I have more cotton up in the, excuse me, up in the lid. Permeate that. I can hit it with a spark from the lighter, and it's a really good fire tinder. So I have that. In here, I'm not tearing this apart because I'm not stupid. I have snare wire up here. Like I said about trapping game, I have snare wire in here. And I also have fishing line in here. I have roughly about 50 feet of fishing line in here that I can take and utilize with that and create a cane pole, something like that, that I can fish with. Which will bring me to my next thing. My little mini fishing tape sachet. So as I open this up, you're going to see it appear. Oh my word, there's stuff in there. Yeah, there is. I have split shot, I have hooks, and I have some swivels in there. That gives me enough that I can dig up some worms, some grubs, catch some insects, whatever the case, and put this together with the cane pole, whatever the case, and heck, even my sheath from my machete. And I can create a way to fish and catch food. I have snare wire that I can catch food. So I have ways of getting food should I need. I also have a little tape pack here. Just made a little tape envelope type thing. Just wrapped it on itself. I was addicted to this real tree tape. I had it's stupid, whatever, but I had a roll of it. Somebody gave it to me. I was like, oh, this is cool. It's real tree. Yeah, cool. Huh, redneck. Yeehaw. Well, I was doing everything in real tree. I have in here some Bandids. Good old Bandids. Got like 4 of these in here. Should I need any type of plaster to put on, I have one ready made. I can also use this paper and all that kind of stuff. Should I need to have paper for something, I have that. The one thing I did not put in here, which I'm going to put in here before I close it, is a mini birthday candle, one of the little tiny birthday candles. I'm going to put one of those in here so I have something as a flame extender. Inside this tape envelope here, y'all can see what that is. I got a utility knife blade in here. Why did I opt for the utility knife blade over a little razor blade that you see in a lot of these videos that guys use? I opted for this because it's thicker, it's more substantial. I can take zip ties, I can take the cutty hank line, I can take and gut the paracord, and I can lash this to a stick to give me a little bit more leverage. One of the beautiful commenters on the Warrior Collective video said he puts zip ties in the kit that he made so he can lash this on. And I'm like, that's a great idea. I really like that. I can take a little bit of tape, feed through there to act as like a grommet. And then I can use either the cutty hank or the gutted paracord to create, a lashing to lash this into a stick. But I already have the short knife and I already have the carnivore. So this is kind of like a tertiary type thing, So I have the extra blade should I need it. Or in case I encounter any ninjas and I need a throwing star, right? I also have in here a couple little hair bobbing pins because you can use these for a lot of different things. Everything from escape and evasion and picking handcuffs, things like that, picking locks. You can use these as fishing hooks. You can use these as triggers because they have snap to them. I've actually used these with fishing line before to make triggers for things. So good little tool to have. And last but not leastly, I have in here some little safety pins. Got like 6 of them here, just enough in case I need to make a repair on something. I have the ability to do so. Is a needle and thread. If I don't have that other kit with me, it's not as good, but it'll at least hold something. If my zipper breaks in my coat, I have 6 safety pins that I can, hem it up until I can get back to my repair kit or get home or get a new zipper or get a new coat or whatever the case. Okay. So there is that. This is the Altoids survival tin that I had made during the Warrior Collective days. I wanted to revisit this because this is one of those that it was a cool concept. I love the fact that actually one of our friends, mine and Reaper's friends that we're in a mag with, he was like, hey, have you seen any of those videos of the survival tins? I was like, yeah, they're pretty cool. He's like, why don't you do one? I was like, really? He's like, yeah, go for it. It's like, okay, cool. So I did it, and this is the product. I opted to put it on the carnivore because I really like the carnivore, and I had it, and I wasn't quite sure what to do with it. So I put it in my truck, in my storage bin in my truck, and I love having it there. I have yet to have to dive into this or even break out the carnivore, but I've used all of these items before in survival situations, going out and doing training, going out and doing classes. I have used all of this in the field. It's quite an experience to be able to go out and try to live out of something like this. My hat is off to Andrew from Ranger Survival and Fieldcraft. The dude is a mastercraft. He studies and is an instructor with Pathfinder Survival. Pathfinder under Dave Canterbury is an amazing school. And if you ever have the opportunity to attend a Pathfinder class school, go to it. Go do it. Highly recommend it, especially if Andrew is going to be one of the instructors. Dude is masterclass, and I love his channel. So huge shout out to him. Huge shout out to Pathfinder. Love those guys. If I ever get the opportunity to do so, I am jumping on it. A lot of good information from that channel. I have learned tons from that, stuff that I didn't even know when I was going through SEER and different things like that. So this is a bare bones, down and dirty video on this Altoids survival tin that I put on the Camillus Carnivore with some friends, meaning the little guy and the extra Ranger bands and the paracord and whatnot. But anyway, I digress. Hope you guys are having a great day, a great morning, a great evening, a great night whenever you are watching this dumb little video I put together. Hopefully you guys are having a great one, and thank you for tuning in. Make sure you go to Spotify and follow me over there with the podcast. A lot of great information there. A lot of things I can't talk about here on YouTube's. A lot of things I can't say on YouTube's. I talk about over there. Whether it is a mindless rant or it is a topic episode with a ton of information and tips and tricks and free chicken for everybody. I'm not monetized. I will never be monetized on any platform because I just won't. I just can't. I'm not going to do that. So I pass this all on to you. So that way, if you may gain some information or some knowledge from me that goes and helps you to help somebody else, totally worth it. That pays me back, is you being able to have that knowledge, or someone to learn from this channel to have the knowledge to be able to do something if they're in a survival situation, if they're in a Minuteman situation where they need to do something, and Minecraft and all that kind of stuff, and the Minutemans who whatever. Anyway, you guys take care, and until then, next time, metal out.